Hey guys, how's it going? I am back with another video. This time it is a Guardian Vaal Skeleton build. This is basically the build that has gotten me through all of the content in this season. And not only that, it's made me lots and lots of money. I am rich, I have tons of items, life is good. And you can say, yeah, another summon build, and that's true, but at least I'm not a witch, so there's some merit in that. That's a unique kind of twist on things. I personally haven't found a build guide for something like that, so that's kind of why I kind of wanted to see if this was viable or not, and it turns out it kind of is. Is it hardcore solo self-found viable? Maybe not. Is it hardcore viable? For sure, if you play it smart. And it's definitely just overall fun for just normal league goodness. So the whole concept behind this is that you're a guardian, you get all these aura buffs that apply to your minions, which is really nice. So it's not kind of like a witch where she has all of her bone offering kind of stuff, plus like the 2 levels for minion gems. So that's kind of the only downside, is you don't get those extra levels for your minion gems. But there's a lot of other added benefits, like always having onslaught on your minions. The ability to intimidate on hit, which gives them 10% increased physical damage taken from the enemy. So there's good features like that. This is basically just like a normal tree build for any minion kind of summoner. The only difference is I went with the chaos inoculation with Zealot's Oath, and instead of taking up life nodes, I took up all of the energy shield nodes that made sense for me to take up. So this is all just the flasks. They're just basic ones. Jade Flask, Stibnite Flask, Quicksilver Flask, Quartz Flask, Granite Flask. They all just have basic things, more armor, getting rid of freeze and chill, immune to curses, immune to bleeding, all duration, extra movement speed. So they're just really basic, cheap flasks to get. You're not going to spend really any money on your flask. I've made all of mine, so I mean that's just how easy it is to get them. And of course, there's 2 things this is built around. It's built around energy shield, and it's built around magic find. So basic wand. This costs me like 1x. It's just all the minion stats I could get onto it, plus some mana. It has room for me to exalt it, which I'll do soon. The helmet, the basic summoner helm, minion gems, minion life, minion damage. I have some lightning resist and mana reserve reduction, which is really nice just because it lets me like squeeze in that little bit extra, you know, wiggle room to cast my spells and some of my skeletons without taking up all of my reserve mana and still being able to run 3 auras. And of course, the best part about the rarity is that I had room to add on the 44 increased rarity from rares and uniques. Of course, we have Marble Amulet. Of course, all my life regen goes directly to energy shield regen, which is why I have so much. So increased attributes, rarity, elemental resist, energy shield. And that's basically like the bulk of all of the items you're using is going to be all based around energy shields, resistances, mana, and some strength. I got strength and armor on this belt just to kind of beef up my defenses a little bit. This was actually a game changer. I didn't think about using this until I picked one up and was just like, hey, this would actually really work well with my energy shield build, because I was using another shield that had life on it, and I was like, well, why am I using that? I don't have any life. So this actually works out really, really well with this build, because it just gives you the added damage reduction and the ability to block. You get a lot of block chance, 32%. When you block, you get 2% of your armor as energy shield regen, basically, which is massive. And so like if you're taking a lot of damage and a lot of hits, you have a high chance of blocking it. If you don't block it, or if you do block it, you get tons of regen, so the other hits come through. You have tons of armor, from the flasks and tons of regen going on, so it makes you pretty tanky. But this build has got me through all the content in this game. Maxed out Atlas, or map device, Uber Elder, Shaper, Awaken, level 8 Awakener boss fight, and I'll have some of that at the end just to show you, you know, the proofs in the pudding. And I will have a description or a link to the path of building so you can see kind of what the damage output is for the minions. But I was also messing around with it. One thing that could change, but it's also a very expensive change once again, is if you can get this with 3 red and 3 blue, and instead of the physical damage reduction, you get the +1 level socketed gems, which is totally possible, which give you +4 to the socketed gems and +1 to everything else. It would be very OP, because you get rid of the Awakened Chaos damage support and you put a level 4 empowered support gem in there, which should, since you have +2 levels to that, so it would be like the level 6, so it'd give you like 5 levels added on to your summoned skeletons. It puts it around like somewhere to like, I don't know, level 28. It would be like a level 28, 29 Vaal summoned skeletons, and so summoned skeletons, almost all minion gem scale with level, and so it's actually better to run an empowerment support. But I haven't seen a Skin of the Loyal like that. If there is one, there was one similar that had the duration gems on it, but it was 40x. So people know that you know, 3 red and 3 blue on a Skin of the Loyal is very, very good for Vaal Skeletons and other builds too. Yeah, that's really the only way I found I could increase the damage output of my skeletons.
The past must be sacrificed.
Buying some time. Come to me.
Yeah, this is pretty much the build. Thank you for watching it, and like and subscribe if you want to see more. If not, that's okay. Tell me what you would want to see. If you have some ideas about maybe more builds or tweaks I can make to this Guardian Vaal Skeleton Summoner, then leave them in the description below. Hit me up. Let's talk about it. Otherwise, peace out. Love you guys. Bye.